Tonight's game is brought to you by Progressive Photography, located in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chris Harrod here announcing the Anderson County boys lacrosse team versus the Tates Creek Commodores here tonight. This is senior night. Seniors have been recognized already, and we're having the meeting with the officials at the center field at this time. I'll go over the starting roster for Tates Creek. We have goalie Sean O'Meara. Attack, number 22, Tavis Cobb. Attack, number 8, David Dunson. We have an attack, it's midi, number 5, Riley Culberston. Midi, number 23, Josh Price. Defense, number 2, Noah Lane. Defense, number 15, Evan Kennard. Defense, number 19, Brenton Bradley. And midi, number 12, Jacob Reeves. And for Anderson County, we've got Alex Jett, number 38, Chance O'Neill, number 11, Chase Fink, number 8, Houston Pulliam, 7, Hunter Jett, number 29, Hunter Pulliam, 33, Kenny Cirillo, number 18, Lance Hall, 43, Matt Quire, 63, Tyler Grubbs, 59, Clay Bowman, 25, Devin Thomas, number 3, and Justin Shively, number 23. So just kind of explain a little bit about the boys' game. We start out with 10 players. You have 3 middies, 3 attack, and 3 defensive players, and 1 goalie for each side of the team. And tonight looks like we have 3 officials going to be officiating this game. So to start out the game, there will be what they call a face-off. We'll have 2 players that will go to the center of field. The official will place the ball in the center, and 2 players will make every attempt to try to secure that ball and win that face-off and go into offensive position. Also, head coaches for the Anderson County boys is head coach Jeff Jett and assistant coach Chris Anderson. This is also the 6th year that the boys lacrosse has been in existence. All right, we're back here, and teams are coming out on the field. This is a kind of a ceremonial type thing. Both teams will come together, and we'll see that each player will shake hands as they go to their position. So that'll happen here in just a few seconds. Officials just giving the last-minute instructions. All right, here we go. Goalies are shaking hands and going to their position. So on the left side, we got Anderson County in the go, playing defense on that end. Tates Creek will be to the right side. In Lacrosse, on each side of the field, I don't know if you can see the markings or not, but they have a restraining box. And on either side, players have to stay behind that restraining box until referee calls possession. So the players have got down into their face-off position at this time. Officials putting the ball down. At this point, they cannot move. And all right, so we got Tates Creek's got possession. We've got a long pole there. Notice his stick is a lot longer than the others. That's more of a defensive type player. We've got Tax down on the number 8 and attack. Also in this game, you'll see players coming on and off the field during play. As long as the player steps off, then a player can step on. All right, so number 7, number 12, those are both middies right there. That was a shot. Now, as long as a player makes a shot, if they miss the goal, at that point, whoever the closest player is to the ball that goes out, then that team maintains possession. All right, we got another shot, number 12, and he scores. Number 12 for Tates Creek is Jacob Eves. All right, so we'll go back to another face-off here. Also, you notice in the center of the field, we got what we call, those are middies, but they are on a wing position. And once they blow the whistle for the face-off, then those players can head towards the ball and hopefully take possession. Illegal procedure there on Tates Creek. Anderson County has possession of the ball. Now they have 20 seconds to cross though that restraining box, or that's a change of possession. So he's got his touch. He can back out at that point. He didn't have to stay in the box. All right, we said stick check right there, which caused the ball to drop. That's completely legal. Quick passing on Tates Creek, and they score. I believe that was number 8 with Tates Creek, which is David Dunson. Also, you notice that the goalie sticks are a larger head on them, which helps them out as far as playing defense against all the shots. Another face-off. These players, they can kick the ball around, or they can take a stick and just sling it, whatever they want to do on that face-off. So, all right, so that position right there for the attack is behind the goals. That's what we call the X position, and a lot of plays are kind of started from there. All right, so shot on for number 23, and that's considered a save. Anytime the ball hits the the goal itself and doesn't go in, that's considered a save for the goalie. And again, that was another shot, so Tates Creek was closer to the ball when it went out of bounds, so they'll maintain possession. All right, ball's back at X. Working, passing the ball around. Good save for Anderson County goalie, Kenny Cirillo. Flipping it back to his defensive player. Anderson County dropped the ball. Tates Creek's got it. And Tates Creek scores. Trying to get his number there. Looks like 23 for Tates Creek, which was Josh Price. Got 8:28 left in the first quarter. Boys play 4 quarters at 12 minutes each. The score right now is 3-0, Tates Creek. Got another face-off. As you can see, this boys lacrosse is a very physical game. And a little bit later on when we watch the girls, you'll notice that there's very little contact on the girls' side compared to the boys. So Anderson County's got possession. And that was a pass, as long as he keeps, oh, good try. That was Hunter Jett, tried to save that. All right, so 23's looking to get a touch. Oh. Good save by the goalie. Defensive player to bring it up. That long pole is great defensive advantage, but sometimes it's harder for them to control that ball with being such a longer stick. Tates Creek's working back around to the top. Pass down. Looks like goalie Kenny Cirillo got another save there. Pass number 5, so with a shot and score. So number 5 will get assist. Score is 4-0 with 6:51 left in the first quarter. All right. All right, Anderson County's got possession. Quick. All right, we got a little scrum there going. Tates Creek's got the ball. All right. Tates Creek scores by number 27. It'll be Griffin Dunn. So when the official puts that ball down there, they have to be perfectly still. If not, it'd be a illegal procedure on whichever player moves. All right, ball's out of bounds. Anderson County's ball. All right, so Anderson County's looking to get their touch. They've got it. Tates Creek intercepted the ball there. And 8 shoots. Tates Creek was closer, though, so they'll maintain possession of the ball. You notice his number 5 around, he's cradling the ball. That's a technique to maintaining the ball while running around. Saved by Kenny Cirillo. He's looking for a clear as the Anderson County's trying to advance the ball down. That's what we call a clear. Tates Creek is on a ride. Some of the terminology we use in lacrosse. Intercepted again by Tates Creek, number 5. All right. Kenny Shrillo's got the ball again for Anderson County. Nice pass up the field for a clear. Chance O'Neill's got the ball. Little collision there. Still completely legal. All right, Kenny Cirillo tried to come out and play defense on him, and Tates Creek scores. So the score now is 6-0 Tates Creek with 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like Matt Quires down for the face-off for Anderson County. Quire was able to get the ball out. Alex Jets got possession for Anderson County. All right, so they got their touch. Shot by Alex Jett. Saved by the Tates Creek goalie. All right. So Anderson County's on a ride now. Tates Creek's trying to clear the ball. And number 27 for Tates Creek scores. And Anderson County takes a timeout.
Emily.
Jason?
Before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good. You need to hear this, too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right. These are for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Ranked highest overall satisfaction for first-time and repeat home buyers and sellers 2 years in a row by J.D. Power.
All right, we're back after the timeout. We still got 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. Score 7-0. Tyler Grubbs is taking the face-off again for Anderson County. And looks like he got possession there. As you notice that the players are swinging them sticks, and as long as they're making contact with that stick, it's completely illegal. Tates Creek's moving around, back to the top. Back at X. All right. When the ball's on the ground, that when he picked it up, that's what we call a scoop in lacrosse. You also notice we got players at center field. There is an offsides penalty in this game, and Fields has to stay balanced during the whole game. If not, there would be a penalty for that, and a player would have to sit out. We do have a penalty box, and penalties range from anywhere from 3 seconds all the way up through ejection. All right, Tates Creek scores again. All right, Matt Quire is down for the face-off, got possession. Little shuffle pass to like a Houston Pulliam there, number 7. All right, quick move for the Tates Creek defensive long pole. Fake pass and saved by the goalie, Kenny Cirillo. Looks like Matt Quire's back down, face off again. Tates Creek's got possession. Little back shot there for Tates Creek. Getting a little fancy in here. Crashed down on Hunter Pulliam. He's a long pole for Anderson County. When you hear me say long pole, it's also a defensive player. And it looks like that's the end of the first quarter. I guess I was wrong. I guess the clock on the board's not the same at the table. So. Looks like there's 5 seconds left in the quarter here. All right, that's the end of the quarter.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Progressive Photography, located in downtown Lawrenceburg.
All right, we're back starting the second quarter. Score is 10-0. Got Matt Quire down for the face-off. Looked like we had illegal procedure there. Looked like he flinched a little bit, and that's why referees called that. All right, so once the team gets a touch inside that box, they're allowed to back out, and they can camp out back there all day long if they want to. So a shot for number 5. Goalie's got the ball. Got a clear, and looks like Tates Creek came up with the ball. All right, now Tates Creek got it. He got his touch. Seems like every team in the country, no matter what sport it is, they've got the Omaha play. So Tates Creek, that's what we call it, split dodging. Looked like a ward there. When he threw that arm up there and extended that hand there, that's what we call a ward. Surprised the official didn't call that. An offensive player can raise his arm up and extend, but he can't extend his arm fully. That's when they'll call that a ward. And it's a change of possession at that point. Looks like the ball went out of bounds on the far side. Clay Bowman's got it. Looks like out. Sorry, that was Hunter Jet that's got the ball. Chase Fink's got it. Passing it around. 38 setting the pick. That was Alex Jett, number 38. It's a shot that is considered a shot. It was high, but Mariners kind of maintained possession of the ball. All right, good stick check by Tates Creek. Good passing is the key to this game. If you got a team that can pass well, maintain possession, it's all the difference at this level in lacrosse. Nice pass by Tates Creek. Shot and a miss. Nice save by the goalie. Looking for an outlet pass. Ooh, almost got an interception there. That's a long pole that just made that shot. It doesn't happen too often. All right. We're back down for the face-off. McQuarrie's actually done a really good job here in this game of these face-offs, getting a lot of possession. It's key, getting that possession. And as soon as I say that, Tates Creek gets that possession. As you can tell, you've seen players rotate on and off the field. A lot of times you'll have middies that will be in there for the face-off, and once they got possession, they'll get offensive middies in. When you got some bigger teams like Tates Creek, you have offensive middies, defensive middies, and they specialize in those areas. All right, shot and a miss. Ooh, nice defense by McQuarrie. Way to knock that ball down. Tates Creek's working around the X. Tates Creek's doing a really good job spreading their offense out, forcing Anderson County to come out. And Tates Creek scores. I see number 59 going in back to play defense for Anderson County. That's Tyler Grubbs. Those Tates Creek player kicked that ball out, made it easier for other players to. Anderson County was lucky there not to get a slash. Slash is a penalty whenever they are using the stick to knock the ball out, and if they don't make contact with that stick, then a lot of times the officials will call that. I'm not sure what the call there on that one was. But Anderson County's got possession. And Anderson County calls timeout. We've got 4:45 left in the second quarter with score 12-0.
Emily,
Jason?
before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good, you need to hear this too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right, these are for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Ranked highest overall satisfaction for first time and repeat home buyers and sellers 2 years in a row by J.D. Power.
All right, we're back. Starting after that timeout. Anderson County had possession before they called timeout, so. Nice move there by Matt Quire. Little dump pass. Nice save there by Hunter Jett. Oh, nice shot. Close. There's the Omaha call again by Tates Creek. We've been penalty free so far in this game. Chance O'Neal, the long post, got the ball. Passes it up. Look, a lot of stick and helmet contact there. And number 3 for Tates Creek scores. All right, while they're getting ready for the face-off, just a little more tidbit about the game. The goals are also, you'll hear players call them the cage, and they are a 6 foot by 6 foot square cage there. There's a circle that goes around the goal, which they call that the crease, and it's 9 foot. Has a 9 foot radius. Nice fake there by Matt. Anderson County got your touch. Oh, thought he had a good look at goal there. Got a hold on Tates Creek. Tates Creek crashed down. Ooh, oh, there's a flag. All right, so there's a flag in there. They still play it until we make a shot or they're just not looking to score. All right, so he made a shot. Anderson County will still maintain the ball here. And Tates Creek will be man down. All right, so Tates Creek, number 15, had a slash. He'll have a 1 minute penalty. Usually the referees will call whether it's releasable or non-releasable. So at this point, since she didn't call it, it will be releasable. And what happens is if Anderson County scores, then that player will be able to step back on the field and play. So Tates Creek's man down. Oop. Oh, there's a flag. It's going to be on Houston Pulliam. So Houston got called for unnecessary roughness, 1 minute penalty. So really we're all even at this point. And Tates Creek calls a timeout.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Progressive Photography, located in downtown Lawrenceburg.
All right, we're back from the timeout. Anderson County was going to have possession of that ball, but just due to the penalty, that will be a change of possession, and Tates Creek's got it this time. So each team's playing with one player down, and looks like Tates Creek's going to milk this clock to get number 15 back in the game. A lot of good teams will do that. And at that point, Tates Creek will be man up on Anderson County. All right, so 15 had a penalty, but number 7's actually going to come in for him. So Tates Creek's back at full strength. Good defense on Anderson County. As you see that Alex was doing what they call a poke check. And Anderson County is back full strength this time. So Tates Creek made that shot, but Anderson County was actually closer to the end line than Tates Creek was. So that's why they got possession. So you got 20 seconds across midfield, and you get another 10 seconds after you cross midfield to get within your restraining box. And again, once you step into it, you just need 1 foot inside. As you might have heard, the goalie called a clear, but know the rest of his team that he's got the ball. All right, there's halftime. And score at halftime is going to be 13-0. Tates Creek.
Emily,
Jason?
before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good, you need to hear this too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right, these are for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Ranked highest overall satisfaction for first time and repeat home buyers and sellers 2 years in a row by J.D. Power.
Welcome back to halftime, folks. No, this is not Chris Herod. He is the girls' coach and needed to go take care of his coaching duties. So you're stuck with me here for the second half of this ball game. Tates Creek leads Anderson County 13-0 here as we start the second half. Bearcats have had a difficult time tonight here on senior night. Tates Creek has largely controlled the ball. Sometimes this little ball is hard to follow. Commodores back it out, and they go on the attack again here. Even though the score is 13-0, all things considered, I think Kenny Cirillo has done a pretty good job tonight. And of course, I say that, and lo and behold, Tates Creek scores again. So it's 14-0. Commodores on top of the Bearcats here in the third quarter. There's the face-off. Nobody has possession yet, but now Tates Creek does. Shot attempt, no good, but looks like the Bearcats were closer to that. Thought it would be their ball, but this time Cirillo was closer to the ball, and it'll be Anderson County now going on the offense. You'll notice they don't always go after the ball that goes out of bounds. They have balls lined up along the end line, and just to speed the game along, they just grab the nearest one and continue play. And they have, it's kind of like soccer, I guess, and they have ball boys come and place balls. On the end line to be used again. Bearcats had possession there momentarily, but they're fighting it. Scooped up. Nope. Lost it again. Nice save by the Bearcat goalie. The Bearcat ball, not sure if it was the offsides call or what it was there, but Anderson County has it. One of the long sticks tries an over the shoulder shot. Not successful, however. Tates Creek appears to be a pretty good passing team, and as Coach Harrod said in the first half, if you can pass the ball at this level, then that's the biggest obstacle to overcome. Another nice save by Cirillo. Tates Creek on the attack. They get it inside there, and that's another goal scored by the Commodores. And we have a timeout for Tates Creek with about 6.5 minutes left to go here in the third. They lead the Bearcats 14-0. Tonight's game is brought to you by Progressive Photography, located in downtown Lawrenceburg. After that timeout, looks like Alex Jett is going to be handling the face-off duties for Anderson County. Fake pass, faked me out. And the Bearcats stole it away. I think that's Tyler Grubbs, I think, that had it. Bounce shot, no good. Cirillo picks it up, and we've got a whistle and a flag. So it's a penalty against the Bearcats, and Clay Bowman had to come out of the game for a minute. I missed the call, didn't see what he did. Back to action here in the third. Tates Creek with a commanding lead. Another shot attempt, no good. Another one, no good. And we're out of end balls down that end of the field, so I had to wait for one to come in. Now Bowman is able to come back in for the Bearcats. No longer a man down. You can see in the foreground perhaps the Lexington Catholic lacrosse team running the track, getting warmed up. They play the Lady Bearcats in the next game. Another good job by Cirillo, keeping the Commodores from scoring again. back there giving chase. Oh, that was a nice pass. Another score by Tates Creek. And I think that may be the end of the third quarter. We're back with the last stanza coming up next. Tates Creek on top, 15-0.
Emily,
Jason?
before you got on that plane, I had to tell you.
Hey, Jason.
Good, you need to hear this too. You got the house.
Oh, I love this guy.
All right, these are for you.
Century 21 agents. Smarter, bolder, faster. Ranked highest overall satisfaction for first time and repeat home buyers and sellers 2 years in a row by J.D. Power.
Fourth quarter about to get underway. The Bearcats hoping to avoid a shutout here on senior night. Alex Jett in there for the face-off, but it's taken by the Commodores of Tates Creek. Long shot, nice save by Kenny Cirillo. Looking for somebody to get it to. Pass to the X position. Stolen away by Tates Creek. Bearcats knocked it away, but Tates Creek gets it back. Nice stop by Cirillo. That was stolen away by Anderson County. Now here come the Bearcats. And they score. So Anderson County avoids the shutout. We got somebody else in there. The face-off position might be Lance Hall. I can't really tell. Yes, it is Lance Hall. But Tates Creek gets it. Bowman in there fighting for it. Couldn't get it. Chance O'Neal also in there. Chance wears number 11. Bearcats' only score so far was number 14, but I don't have a 14 on the roster. Not really sure who that is. O'Neal in there battling for it. Hits it up. Bearcats get it out. Another shot. But the Tates Creek goalie catches it. But it was a nice shot on goal. 15-1 your score. Tates Creek has led all the way. Anderson County in its 6th year of lacrosse action, and that one bested Cirillo. I think it hit him, and then it bounced into the net. Or maybe that wasn't a goal. I'm not real sure what happened. I do know that we have Houston Pulliam got a penalty. So I don't think it was a goal. So Pulliam will be sitting in the penalty box for a minute. You see him there in the foreground. Tates Creek's ball. Bearcat pass is picked off. They score that time. Tates Creek leads 16-0 or 16-1. Tonight's game is brought to you by Progressive Photography, located in downtown Lawrenceburg. Four minutes have to go here in the final quarter. O'Neal tried to scoop it up. Unable to do so. Tates Creek keeps possession here. Shadow's getting long on the field. Shot on goal. That should be Bearcat ball. It is. Cirillo was closest to it. So O'Neal scoops it up. Puts the ball in play. Under 3 minutes now left to go in the game. There is no over and back in lacrosse. All you basketball fans wondering. There is no shot clock. There's another goal by Tates Creek. And now it's 17-1. Only 45 seconds left to go in this contest. We want to thank you for watching Anderson County Sports TV. Please tell your friends. We try to cover all sports. And not necessarily just high school, although high school is the bulk of what we'll do. But we're new. Just started in January. And the scorekeeper is counting down the time, and that's the ball game, folks. Anderson County, a valiant effort, avoids the shutout. They do get one against Tates Creek. They fall 17-1. Thanks for watching Anderson County Sports TV.